The Kentucky rugby team deserves some major recognition.
The Wildcats are national champions for the first time on the rugby pitch. 43-26 the final over Louisville.
I'm now joined by the most recent national champs on UK's campus.
Man, it's outstanding going from coach into director, bringing in Sam. Man, it's hard to bring in somebody to take the program to the next level, and man, it's just been probably the most challenging and most rewarding experience I've had.
From my first exposure to the program in 1988, while I was in the Army, I was quite impressed with the team. It was run by what I would call a ragtag group of exceptional athletes, completely self-regulated, self-run, self-coached by the members of the team. And it was pretty tough through those years that I played. And then right at the end of that, we had some kids that took over from me and kept it together until Gary Anderson played there. He has done a lot to unite the alumni and build the program, provide the financial backing from the alumni, and coordinate a lot of the advancements to the team. And now it's all progressed all the way to a national championship.
This might sound weird, but winning is not the goal. Success is the goal. The difference is that winning for us is an expectation. It's just something that you do. Success is something we strive for, and we strive for that by pushing our student athletes on and off the field so that they can study, so that they can eat right, so they can sleep right, so they can socialize and have that time. When you have all those things in line, it's so much easier to show up to practice and train for yourself and train for your teammates, and winning will take care of itself.
Playing for Coach Sam is great. I think one of the biggest things is he has a good balance of, like, when it's time to go and be a head coach, he's there and that's his job. When it's time to be our friend and, like, you know, give us advice or whatever it is, he's that person too.
I can't imagine a better candidate or a better coach to pick up the mantle from Coach Gary to continue the evolution of the program.
One of the biggest things we talk about is success on the field and, more importantly, off the field. You know, the goal of UK rugby is not just to win games. While that's great, it's also to develop young men.
From a parent perspective, I was impressed that the coaching staff and the organization had several stipulations and rules and guidance off of the rugby pitch, and that made me much more comfortable about sending my high school graduate here.
In 2024, the University of Kentucky had an enrollment of nearly 34,000 people from more than 100 different countries. Of these, approximately 60% were female and 27% were minority. Your student will be sure to find his desired major, as the university is comprised of 16 colleges offering more than 200 academic programs. Most of the university's campus is located just outside of downtown Lexington, within walking distance of or just a short Uber ride away from entertainment, music, the arts, food, shopping, and more. Central Kentucky is home to many special things: attractions, facilities, events, traditions, but more than that, it's the people who make it special.
Never have to worry about a support system out here. One big thing as far as, like, mentorship is it comes all the way from coaches to players to alumni.
Gary prepares us not only for meeting alumni but for the real world. He gives us a lot of advice, and we have an alumni event every year. It's our alumni game, so that's where I've made my biggest connection so far. It's a high-paying internship. It's going to look great on my resume. I mean, I'm going to meet a lot more people with that internship. That wouldn't have been possible without meeting those alumni.
I mean, the alumni are everything. Just over the years have consistently come back and helped the program, and I think that's a big part of, like, the culture aspect of our team is the alumni are the core of it.
We want you to succeed in school, off the field, so that you can succeed in the real world and so that you can show your support for Kentucky rugby in the future, and that we have a strong support system for you and for everybody who comes after you.